Hey Tiger Nation, welcome back to a special edition of Tiger TV. Alongside contestant number 9, Doug Pond, I'm Aislinn Campbell. Doug, do you know what today is?
Do I know what today is? Obviously I know what today is. It's the 14th annual Mr THS, and it's also our first live in-person show since the impact of COVID. And I cannot believe it's been 2 years. It felt like just yesterday I was watching all those amazing performances. But I can't wait for you guys to see what we've done tonight.
I agree. If you're not familiar with Mr. THS, it is a show where Taunton High School seniors are able to compete to be crowned Mr. THS. They'll perform their version in the following categories: beachwear, talent, formal wear, and tiger wear. They're also assisted by their chosen managers. Some of your favorite faculty members are also part of the night's festivities as judges for each category, along with you, the student body.
Mr. THS is anticipated each and every year and is definitely a favorite by many here at THS. There are a lot of surprises for you guys tonight, and I cannot wait for you to see them all.
Well, without further ado, let's get to know this year's contestants, hosts, and our all-time favorite advisor, Miss Dermody, with our Tiger TV crew. Nick Lima is standing by her now. Take it away, Nick.
Thanks, guys. I'm the co-advisor of Student Council, Miss Dermody. Miss Dermody, what are you most looking forward to tonight?
I'm really excited to put on this show in front of a packed house. Last year we had to do it remotely, and it was really great to get something done, but the energy at Mr. THS is unmatched. These kids have been working so hard, and they have such a wonderful, high-energy, high-impact show ready for you. I'm just so excited for the crowd to experience, what I've been seeing for months now.
I'm excited to watch the show tonight. I have so many of my friends competing. I can't wait to see. Now I'm going to toss it over to Haley Andre with contestants number 1 and 2, Nathan Keenan and M. Gannon.
Thanks, Nick. I'm here with contestant number 1, Nate Keenan, and contestant number 2, M. Gannon. How are you guys feeling about the show tonight?
It's about to be a great time. Been waiting for this moment all high school. Just have a great feeling about tonight. Make sure you're there.
What about you, Em?
I'm really excited. The show came out really good, and everybody putting a lot of effort into the dances and stuff. It's a good show. You should be there.
Awesome. So I have a few questions for you guys. The first one is more just talking about the future. What advice would you give to future contestants?
Just make sure you're working on your talent a lot. Make sure you're putting a lot of work, a lot of effort. You don't want anything to be bad by the time of the show.
I'd say really put yourself out there, step out of your comfort zone. The more you kind of put effort in and show who you are, the better the crowd and the judges get to know you.
And why do you guys think that you should be Mr. THS?
It's my school. I run this place, so make sure you vote with me.
I don't know. We've been putting in a lot of effort into the dances and the act and stuff, and I don't know. I enjoy doing it and, representing who I am.
Awesome answers. Now I'm going to throw it over to Haley Aldridge, who caught up with contestants 3 and 4. Take it away, Haley.
Thanks, Haley. I'm here with contestants 3 and 4, John, and Tim. You guys excited for the show?
More than excited. Yes, I'm very thrilled.
All right. Regarding your acts, did your original plans change, or do you still have that same act that you wanted to do originally?
My act changed numerous times, but I'm very excited to put on a wonderful show and sell out.
My act changed entirely. It went from being 18 plus to now being PG-13 and full 180.
Who's your biggest rival, you think?
I have numerous because I'm just that guy, but I feel like Nate Keenan because we have our battles, Mika, just because of how Mika is. Definitely Jack, just because his confidence level. Tim here, just because he knows my act, so we'll see.
I think my biggest rival is John because I know his act, and I know he's going to do really well in his act, and he's been practicing a lot.
All right, I know I'm excited for the show, guys. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. I'm going to pass it over to Emily Kiker with contestants 5 and 6. Let's see what they have.
Thanks, Haley. Let's keep the questions rolling. I'm here with contestant number 5, Ethan, and contestant number 6, Onika. So, after watching the show as an underclassman, how does it feel to be a part of it? Did you really know what you signed up for?
I've been watching the show since my freshman year, and it's looked like a lot of fun, but it's a lot of work. But, it's a lot of fun also.
Yeah, it seems like a great opportunity and stuff like that. I've seen people do it in the past, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
And what has been your best memory so far?
Definitely practicing my act with my closest friends. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with him. Practicing my act with the people I'm doing it with. It's been awesome, man. It's been a trip.
Well, I can't wait to see you both on the stage. I'm Emily. Now let's pass it to Kayla.
Thanks, Emily. I'm here with Mr. THS contestants number 7, Brian, and number 8, Hector. Tonight's show is going to be super exciting. Are you guys ready for it?
Oh, I'm so excited. I borrowed my friend's shirt just for good luck tonight.
Yeah, tonight's going to be a great show. You guys are going to enjoy it.
Speaking of tonight's show, there's going to be a lot of competition. Why should your competitors be scared of you?
Guys, look at me. I'm double masked, triple vaxxed, 24/7, and I've been practicing my act since I got my driver's license.
Yeah, tonight's going to be a great show. And it's kind of allowed me to kind of do something that I wouldn't have thought I'd been able to do before, and kind of get into this area of being able to jump out of that comfort zone and have some fun.
Going off of that, why did you guys decide to participate in Mr. THS in the first place?
Well, not to foreshadow or anything, but past winners of Mr. THS have been from the drama club, so I would watch their acts, watch them in drama club. They all inspired me so much, and I mean, the crown's suited just for me, guys.
Yeah, you know, it's a competitive field, but seeing the past competitors and kind of what they've done and kind of what it would mean to be a Mr. THS kind of encompassed the values that we have here at Taunton High. That really made me want to run.
Thanks, guys. Tonight's show is going to be one to remember. I'll definitely be there. Let's see what Jess is up to.
Thanks, Kayla. I'm here with contestant number 10, Mika, and contestant number 11, Jack. Who do you guys believe is your biggest competitor?
Probably John. His axe is going to be a big one.
I'm also going to have to go with Mr. Jonathan Antonio Milton Castillo. He's got something coming for you guys.
Seems like you have some tough competition with John. Now, what part of your act are you most confident in?
Maybe just the intro, as of now.
I'm going to have to go with my talent. I got something planned. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
I love how passionate everyone is about the show. Good luck to both of you. Now I'm going to send it over to Kylie with the hosts.
Thanks, Jess. I'm here with our 2 hosts, Braylee and Sarah. So, guys, what should the audience expect going into tonight's show?
Well, we've gone to every rehearsal, so we've seen how much effort each contestant has put in. It's definitely not been an easy process. We've definitely been stressed out. Oh, yeah. We still have a lot to stress about, but I think the audience can really expect a really good show. Not being able to go to one last year in person, it's highly anticipated, and I think if you can go, you should go.
I would expect to laugh a lot and be ready for a really good time.
And since you guys have been here through the whole process, what act are you most looking forward to seeing?
Well, being behind stage as the hosts, we haven't been able to see most of the acts like on stage yet, even for dress rehearsal, which we had last night. But I'd say probably Ems.
I'd say Brian. He hasn't been here for the past couple practices, but I'm really excited to see all the energy he brings tonight.
And based on what you've seen so far, any front runners?
First and foremost, I think every contestant brings something different to the table. You're going to see something different from each contestant, so it's really just a personal preference. But kind of like what you said, Brian really brings the energy, even in dress rehearsals when we're marking it. So probably either Brian or Em.
I'd say Brian or Jack, because Brian, again, has the energy, but I've practiced with Jack's group and helped them a lot. And they have some potential, but it's if they want to pull it off or not.
A lot of good responses from our contestants and hosts, but we still have one more in store from you. I'm going to toss it back to Aislinn in the studio. Some pretty convincing answers. I'm really torn on who's going to take the crown this year. There are a lot of outstanding individuals competing.
I mean, honestly, I think it might be me, but I don't want to say anything too early. I've had a great time working with everyone, and it's just been a blast putting together the show. I promise no one is going to be disappointed.
Well, Doug, being a part of all of this, what are your thoughts on this evening? Are you excited, nervous, anxious?
I mean, honestly, I think it might be a mix of both. I mean, I'm nervous kind of performing in front of everyone. You know, we've done like the dress rehearsals and all that, kind of like performing like in front of no one. I haven't performed in front of people before, so I'm a little nervous for that. Obviously, I'm excited because I know the show's going to be great. We put a lot of work into it, and I'm anxious, if more than anything. I really just want to get out there and put on the great show.
Well, I have another question for you. What inspired you to be part of Mr. THS?
Well, it has to be none other than Nick Notarangelo, who won Mr. THS 2 years ago. He told me when he graduated he really wanted me to kind of like do that when I was a senior, and I feel like I owe it to him and kind of like everyone else here at broadcasting that kind of got me into this position where I am now. So I kind of want to do it for them.
Well, we have one final question for all of you contestants. If not you, then who do you think will win Mr. THS? These answers should be interesting. Let's see what they've got.
Probably Jack Gobin. He's put a lot of work into his talent, so maybe him.
I'd have to say John. he's been putting in a lot of work in the dances and a lot of effort and time, and I think he really deserves it.
So obviously I'm a win, but runner-up, I'll say like second place, I'll probably go Nate. Third place, probably like Jack. Fourth, I'll go Mika. And then from over there, it really don't matter, right? So, yeah.
I don't think, I don't know a lot many people's acts, but with the people I do know, like I said earlier, I think John should win, and I know his act, so I think he's gonna win.
So, if not you, then who?
Definitely my man Jack Hoban, because he's got the moves like no one else. So
I'd probably say my boy Tim Luke because he's the funniest dude I've ever met.
I say Hector right over here because, I mean, we were voted top 2 for cutest couple there never was.
Yeah, that's great, Brian. But I'm sorry, I kind of have to go John. You know, kind of being able to come into Taunton High, a new student, kind of, like I said before, kind of open up into a new environment, kind of show what it means to be a student at Taunton High, take new things on like this. It's something that Taunton should be really proud of.
Most likely John.
John.
Wow, I don't know. Lots of different opinions. What do you think, Doug?
Well, if I was forced to pick, which I am, I might have to pick either Jack Gobin, Nate Keenan, or Jonathan Antonio Milton Castillo. But yeah, I'd have to go with those 3.
Yeah, I agree. I think that'd be my golden 3 as well. It really should be an amazing night. Good luck to Doug and all of the rest of the contestants. For everyone here at Tiger TV, we thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in a few weeks with our next episode.
Don't forget, Mr. THS starts at 6 p.m. sharp. Get there early and support your fellow classmates, and especially me. You got to support me more than anybody, and vote Doug.
Vote Doug!